Hello, Marty Muckraker here from the Dallas Music News. As everyone knows by now, the notorious rock and roll outlaw Toll Ray has been released for a few hours on furlough from the Big House so that he can do this event with his band, the Stereo Lounge Band. For security reasons, they are only allowing one member of the press to be here, but we are being televised nationally on every major network for this live, unprecedented event. Major news network correspondents are standing by, vying for a scoop, so I'll relay their questions to the band. Due to time constraints, I'm only being allowed to ask questions during the gig. As for the Stereo Lounge Band, their ROCKIN does the talking. Hello guys, hello Toll. How's it feel to be out of the slammer and here at Six Springs Tavern in Richardson, Texas?
Hello, hello. I'm in a place called Vertigo. It's everything I wish I didn't know, except you give me something I can feel.
Well, I think he must be referring to that girl he was dancing with earlier. Well, I don't know if this is good or bad, but Toll, I thought you'd be thrilled to be here. You feeling all right?
Feeling all right. Ooh. Not feeling good myself, no. Just not feeling all right. Not feeling good myself, no.
Okay, well, this might help. Our first question from our media correspondents. This is from NBC News anchor Chuck U. Todd, who conveniently happens to be the host of Meet the Depressed. He thinks both you and Doug look a little distracted tonight. Can you share what's going on in your mind?
Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me.
Well, here's a question from George Stepanolovus of AABC News, and he wants to know, with all the groupies you and Doug have, what's so special about this girl?
Oh, she's a friend. Oh, she might, just let me all hang out. She's a friend. Oh, like Lady Staff, I'm not surprised. Ain't holding nothing back. Oh, she's a friend.
Okay, now we have Bress Bear of the Faux News Network, and he reveals that he saw you dancing with this girl a little bit earlier while the guys were getting set up. He noticed that you dance with great confidence, and he'd like to know where that comes from.
And after 3 rounds of Jose Cuervo, I let her leave me down the floor. And after 4 rounds of Jose Cuervo, I was showing off moves never seen before.
Well, it looks like Bress Bear has exposed a salient point. But if you think that question was the best of Bress, there will be plenty of support for this other big one. Don't worry, it's a softie. Bress Bear beckons, show me how to make my wiggles and jiggles stick out the way your dancing does.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Come, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake that.
Okay, I just received word that due to viewer complaints, Bress Bear is abroad from expanding on any more topics. So, Toll, if you and that lady were getting along so well earlier, what's the problem now?
Stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. Well, I hear that lonesome whistle on down the San Antonio.
Margarita Bingen, CBS, Deface the Nation, has noticed that Marvin doesn't look so good either. She wants to know how Marvin is doing and what's going on in his mind. Margarita says that she'll see this interview and maybe you can get a message to her. What would you like to tell this girl?
And you know you're a sweet little love maker. Look here, baby. I want to take you home. I won't do you no harm, no. Got to be all mine, all mine. Woo, foxy lady, look at her.
Well, that ought to make her ticker flicker. It looked like Gary was having a very animated conversation with a pretty lady also. Toll, did you happen to hear what he was saying to her?
1, 2, 3, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. Say you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need no money when you look like that, do you, honey?
Okay, well, you better warn him about her boyfriend. He happens to be a 6'4" ex-Marine. I wonder what Gary's gonna say if he catches him flirting with his girl.
Oh, won't you give me 3 steps, mister, give me 3 steps towards you go. Give me 3 steps, mister, and you'll never see me no more.
Yeah, I can almost hear him screaming a mile away. So tell me, Toll, what makes you and the guys want to rock, and how did this band come together?
If you think I'll sit around while you chip away my brain, listen, I ain't fooling anywhere, I'll think again. Out there is a fortune waiting to be had. You think I'll let it go, you're mad. You got another thing coming. You got another thing coming.
Okay, here's a question from H. Y'all Mad Now of PMS NBC. Y'all play such a variety of great cover songs, but how do you make any real money without doing original music?
I think even the good Lord, He understands. I'm at that point in my career where I don't sell a lot of records. I sure sell a lot of beer.
Havana Cutthroat from the show The Good or Morning America asks, what was your reaction when Pat joined the band with his guitar synthesizer and was able to play the piano and horns and harmonica and all those other instruments? And what did you tell him that his role would be in the band?
Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Yeah.
Gimme Phallus, host of The Not Tonight Show, says, it's obvious that your bandmates prepare pretty diligently on their instruments for these gigs. As lead vocalist, how did you get yourself ready for tonight's performance?
Well, I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. Woke up this morning and I got myself a beer.
Folsom Prison don't sound so bad if you get a beer in the morning. Okay, so y'all have an out for a female vocalist. It reads, huge opportunity for a young, extremely talented, smoking hot female singer whose dream it is to sing songs you've never heard, written before you were born with a bunch of grumpy old men. Multi-instrumentalist and bilingual preferred. Now let's say hypothetically that you don't already have dozens of applicants who meet every one of those criteria. What else would it take for someone to really excel as a female singer in this band?
Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
And here's a final question from Dan Rather, host of his own online show, The News, With Dan, we'd rather not. He asks, okay, so after the gig, what do you like to do to go and relax?
Stop and lay down the shallow water. Fly back and fly it back to motor. Pick up a flat rock, skip it across Grand River.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Well, that's about all the time we have. To book the Stereo Lounge Band for your venue, please look them up on Facebook. Look up the Stereo Lounge Band in Dallas, Texas. Bye, folks, and keep on rocking.
Stopping at the law with catfish bag, walking